Hey guys, welcome back to Lizzy's Gist World. If this is your first time stopping by, you are highly welcome, and to my returning subscribers, you people are the real MVPs. I see you, I appreciate you, and I love you so much for always coming back. If you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Go ahead, hit that subscribe button, turn on your notification bell so you never miss any hot gist, because over here, we don't dull at all, guys. Let me start by saying something deep. This world we are in today is not the same world our parents knew. Things are changing fast. Perspectives are changing. The way we see success, growth, and even greatness is evolving. Back in the day, when our parents told us stories, there was always that one standard, that one person everyone looked up to. In Nollywood, we had legends, people who defined excellence, people who carried the industry on their shoulders. But now, the story is different. Now, greatness is not limited. Talent is everywhere. And most importantly, God's blessings are flowing in different directions, left, right, and center. The real question now is, how do we recognize God's blessing when it shows up? Because sometimes, it doesn't come the way we expect. So earlier today, I came across a video that honestly got me thinking. And I said to myself, Lizzy, you need to bring this to your people. In that video, someone made a statement that sparked serious reactions online. The person said, Sonia is the Genevieve of our time. Her guys, you already know Nigerians. The comment section. Fire. Some people agreed immediately. Others, they were not having it at all. And that's where the real conversation begins. Let's be honest for a second. Sonia Uche is not just an average actress. That girl can act. And I mean ACT act. If you've watched her in movies like Mirrors and Reflections or seen her performances alongside top actors, you'll understand what I'm saying. Her delivery is natural. Her expressions, on point. She doesn't try too hard, and that's what makes her stand out. She doesn't force emotions. She becomes the character. And in Nollywood today, where competition is high and new faces are coming out every day, standing out is not easy. But Sonia, she's doing it effortlessly. Now let's talk about the legend herself. Genevieve Nnaji is not just an actress. She is an institution. A brand. A legacy. This is someone who dominated Nollywood for years. Her presence alone in a movie was enough to make people watch it. And even now, even after being off the screens for a long time, the respect is still there. Anywhere her name is mentioned. Respect. Any event she attends. Attention. People still stand up to greet her. They still rush to take pictures. They still honor her like royalty. That is what we call lasting impact. Here's where the issue comes in. Why do we always feel the need to compare the past with the present? Why is it that anytime a new star rises, we must attach them to an old legend? Why can't we just appreciate people for who they are? Yes, Genevieve is a legend. Nobody is disputing that. But does that mean nobody else can rise? Does that mean nobody else can be great? That's where I have a problem. Because truth be told, greatness is not a one-person thing. This is something we Nigerians do a lot. We romanticize the past so much that we sometimes ignore the present. We say, the old Nollywood was better, the past leaders were better, things were better before. But let me ask you. If we keep living in the past, how do we move forward? If we refuse to acknowledge new talent, how will the industry grow? The truth is, the past laid the foundation. But the present is building on it. Let me say this clearly so nobody misunderstands me. Sonia Uche is not Genevieve Nnaji. And she doesn't need to be. Because what Sonia is doing right now is something powerful. She is creating her own identity. Right now, people may say, oh, she reminds me of Genevieve. But in the future, people will say, she is Sonia Uche. Period. That is how legends are born. Let's look at it realistically. Genevieve didn't become a legend overnight. It took years. Consistency. Hard work. Discipline. So if Sonia is already being compared at this stage, what do you think will happen in the next 10 to 15 years? Exactly. Now let's address something spicy. The criticism. The backlash. The she can never be Genevieve comments. Do you know what that means? It means she is doing something right. Because when people start hating you for no reason, when your name alone triggers reactions, that is not failure. That is impact. That is growth. That is visibility. Let's bring it back to the main message. God's blessing doesn't always come with noise. Sometimes, it shows up as recognition, opportunities, growth, even criticism. Yes, you heard me. Because sometimes, God will elevate you in a way that even your enemies cannot ignore. And that's exactly what we are seeing here. Sonia is not begging for validation. She is not forcing anything. She is simply doing her work. And God is doing the rest. One thing I will always stand for is this: give people their flowers while they are alive. If someone is doing well, say it. If someone is improving, acknowledge it. It doesn't take anything away from the legends. In fact, it honors them. Because it shows that the foundation they laid is still producing greatness. Nollywood is evolving. New actors. New styles. New storytelling. And people like Sonia Uche are part of that evolution. Instead of resisting it, we should embrace it. Because the future is not coming. The future is already here, guys. At the end of the day, this is what matters. Respect the legends. Appreciate the present. Encourage the future. Sonia Uche is doing amazing. Genevieve Nnaji is a legend. Both can exist. Both can be great. There is no competition. Honestly, I'm happy. Not just because of what was said in the video, but because of the reactions. Because those reactions prove one thing. She is being noticed. And in this life, being noticed for your hard work. That's a blessing. Now I want to hear from you guys. Do you think Sonia Uche can reach legendary status? Do you agree with the comparison? Or do you think it's too early? Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Let's gist. Don't forget to like this video. Comment your opinion. Turn on notifications. And subscribe to Lizzy's Gist World for more hot and trending gist. Until next time, stay blessed, stay winning, and remember God's blessings are everywhere. You just have to recognize them. Bye guys.